Good morning, good morning, good morning, and let me welcome everyone to July 1st, 2021. Can you believe that? I think to my friends up north in Canada, I think this is like Canada Day. I'm just grasping there. It's something I remember from memory. I know they have like their equivalent of a 4th of July and they have an equivalent of a Thanksgiving. And I think today's Canada Day. So happy Canada Day. I hope I'm correct about that. Um, wow. The Suns are in the finals. The Phoenix Suns are in the finals. And here's what I was thinking about that. Remember last year, like we've had some amazing compressed basketball. Like I think somebody said it yesterday. Some commentator said, be thankful for all the basketball we've had for the last 2 years. Because when we go into this offseason, it's gonna feel different. My point to that is remember last year in the bubble, the Suns went undefeated. I think they went 8-0. Can you imagine? I'm just gonna say this. If I'm a Suns fan, I'm sitting there arguing, we could have 2 championship runs. We could have had 2. Maybe. Which if he did, think about that. Think about how that would have changed the world. This is a total mystery, right? Because it's never would happen. They would have had to be the Lakers and stuff like that. But they were hot last year, man. 8-0. So we did see them coming, right? We knew they were good. I think we just I don't know. Here's what I think happened in basketball. Good morning, John. Good morning. What's your name? Greg, I believe, right? Currency. Good morning, Costa Rica, Thomas. My point to that is just amazing basketball. We've just been very, very gifted. I think my point was they're such a young team. We underestimate youth. I think that's the thing. We underestimate youth right now in the NBA. And then on the other side, you have the Hawks and the Bucks. And man, I'm not going to say anything because we got 3 games left and a lot can happen in 3 games. But it's just going to be an amazing finals. I'm super excited about it. And it has, to me, Cards will be secondary, but they're just watching and cheering. I will say one other quick comment about the game last night, if you guys watch it or not. Chris Paul, who I really like, until last night, and I don't mean I don't like him anymore, but until last night, I don't really like him anymore. I like him, but not really like him. What I mean by that, I thought his fall, his acting on that Cousins elbow was ridiculous. And the worst part, here's what really bothered me. I understand that, hey, you got touched, fall down, get the foul. That's cool. What bothered me the most about Paul was when he was sitting on the bench, he's saying, get him out of here. I'm like, really? Like, how would you feel, dude, if they actually kicked Cousins out for your acting? I mean, you guys are already up by 15 at that time. I mean, that was just, I don't know. I was thinking to myself, Chris, I'll tell you, Chris, what I saw last night in Chris Paul is that man is hungry to win a ring. Like, he's 16. He's like, I want a ring. I want it right now. I mean, 16 years in the league, not 16 years old. But, God, I just loved basketball last night. What I was bummed about when they won last night, because I was sitting there cheering, I was like, dude, do I want the Suns to win tonight, or do I want a game 7 for them to win, right? Because I kind of really wanted a game 7. I know that's selfish of me, but I did want a game 7. So, no game tonight. No game tonight. You just have to deal with that, right? There's no game tonight. I also believe Tampa's up 2-0 on the Canadiens, so again, happy Canadian Day. So there's no hockey tonight. So it's going to be a movie night for Thursday night. And then tomorrow night, no, I'm sorry. Hawks are tonight. It's Friday night will be movie night. Hawks are tonight. Sorry, guys. I will say I also got up late this morning, so I'm not as prepared as I normally am. So I thought I'd spend a little extra time talking about sports, and then I would progress into some of the content today. Also, let me see. Any big, what's it called? Football news. I'm talking global football. I think the games start today, right? The next round, or is that tomorrow? Maybe it's Saturday and Sunday. I think they're down to 8 teams, right? So I think maybe it's Saturday and Sunday. I'll check that later. What else? Oh, I finally got. I did order one of those Bundesliga team sets from the Topps UK site way back when, and I think I paid like 50% of the value of the box. I think I paid $7 per shipping. But that finally came yesterday, so maybe I'll open that sometime. Maybe I'll do it on the channel. We'll see. Friday, Saturday. Thanks, John. Appreciate that, man. Some look forward. Oh, PSA prices raised. Oh, scoop. I didn't even look, guys. And today is July 1st. See, I'm not one of those members who gets the letter directly sent to me. I would hear secondhand. That is super interesting. Did all prices raise? I'll have to check that out. Hey, fail on me for not preparing for that this morning. I'll definitely have comments tomorrow, but that's definitely news. Okay, I'm gonna leave that up here as I go ahead and share. into the content that I want to share with you today. And we will start with, boom, just to remind you that Hobbypalooza is coming. That might actually have their, do they have their, yep. Look at the schedule. Check this out. Okay. What am I missing? Okay, that's kickoff. Bench clear. We are at full capacity. Thanks for reaching out. Okay, so 9th. I don't think they have the full schedule up, but Saturday, Hobby Hotline, Personal Finance Dad. She blinded me by the refractors. In the meantime, that is cool. I guess they're going to get more schedule up. Okay, this is last year's schedule. Oh, you can look at some of these videos from last year, too. So you can get a good sense of what happened last year. Check out Hobbypalooza. I'm not going to spend too much time on the site, but check it out. And shout out, man. Super excited. Hobby Hotline, Personal Finance Dad. She blinded me with refractors. I watch all three, and I have to say, this is one of my favorite names. This is one of my favorite names. My only comment to this is one of those names that's not going to get searched very often or come up in a lot of queries. Because you're like, she blinded me, and then you're going to get with refractors? Okay. In the news, this I thought was interesting. Gem Mint movie hits the message for obsessive collectors. I didn't know this was out. I think I heard about this, but I didn't see it's actually out. It came out June 1st, 74-minute movie. I did not read this article yet, so I'm not going to tell you too much about it. I'm sure they give you a link to it. They tell you a lot about the actors behind it. I think a little bit about the story. I'm down here at the bottom. I did see this promo. I'll play a little bit of this for us.
Welcome to Gem Mint, where we buy cards of all eras and all types. Baseball, basketball, hockey, boxing too.
Well, do you want to show them the back?
Show them. We have signed memorabilia and have open collectibles and memorabilia. Yeah. 7 days a week, noon until 7. We buy all kinds of cards, just not
80s and 90s. Can I say the magnetic holders, or would you like to say about the magnetic holders?
Say it. Bring your whole family down. You buy.
It's a place to be.
It's a place to be.
I take that out of context. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Looks interesting. Next story I want to share with you. Topps factory sets are coming back out. Now, just to give people a little background on these. What's cool about Topps Series 1, Series 2 is you get the entire set in the box set, 700 cards, or 660. I thought it's 700 cards. Yeah, 700 cards. They are going to be putting in these bonus packs again. I believe they're going to have the hobby and retail version, right? You're going to have, I think you're going to have the colored and numbered sets again. My point is, this will be another chase item. Another super exciting. Oh, here's the other comment here. Where are they? Montgomery Club. I just want to say this. How do I get in the Montgomery Club? I've been trying every year, and I never get the notice. I never get in time. Can I just overpay and buy someone else's membership from them? Because it seems to me this Montgomery Club pays for itself 10x. I don't know if anybody else knows about it. I don't know much about it. I'd love to talk to a Montgomery Club member and ask them, how many products do you get? How much do you pay for it? I know you have to pay for each product at that discounted price. You pay one membership fee. How do I get to be? I'd love to interview or talk to a Montgomery Club member. So maybe we'll do that because I want in. I know it's very hard to get in, but this is a club you want to get into, man. If there's any club you want to get into, this is the club you want to get into. Well, if you're into baseball, I guess I should add that. Next one up. Just going to switch through. There's nothing else that stood out to me on the other articles there. So everything else that we hit on talked about. Here are some of the stories. Again, I'm not going to click directly in everyone. I just want to highlight a few videos yesterday that I did catch last night and what I think. Okay, so this one was pretty cool yesterday. Beckett Media had Card Nonsense on. It was fun to listen to these guys. I like Mike Geo and his guys. What amazes me about these guys is, I mean, they're like obviously they're a full production system. He's got interns, he's got a staff, he's got. I'm curious how that blew up. Like, when did that happen? I'd love to interview him actually. I caught part of this, but it was great. I really like the end with the 5 question stuff that Eric does. So definitely enjoyed that. Check that out. Always love these. The top eBay sales. The card porn one was cute. This is basically, there's 2 clips where guys had cards, slabs in their hand at the show. They're slamming their car slabs or whatever, showing them off, which is kind of interesting. I don't think I take my slab, and they were high-end slabs, to a game. Oh, here's another great video I watched yesterday. I want to get your thoughts on. This one is from Ripping One Handed, and he talks about, does waiting in line count? Now, in his story, real quickly, he basically pulls up the store as it's opening, and as he gets out of his car, he's walking the store. It's opening at 9 o'clock, and he sees in the corner of his eye a guy who's sitting in his car, and gets out of his car, starts walking over, and he gets in the car thing first and gets stuff, and he assumes that the other guy was there looking for cards, so he followed him in and got cards too, and he kind of got the sense of, the guy was upset that he stepped in line, he was first. That ripping one-handed was first. So he asked the question, does sitting in your car count? And I think there's a lot of different answers to this. I really do. My quick 30 seconds on this morning is going to be, in my Target, when we did the Target Fridays, we acted as a community, and we decided, it was also cold during that time, that we were going to say, yeah, you can hang in your car, just get here. You get a space based on who you got in your car, who was in the car first, and then we take it from there, right? We self-manage that. We self-manage a lot of things, which we also like. We make sure kids would get product. We wait outside afterwards when people buy a lot. They'd wait outside and make sure they didn't get something they could buy it from them at cost, right? So our community, I think, did really well at our Target. Now, again, that meant the car, sitting in your car, sleeping in your car was fine. We had families with two fathers who brought their kids, and their kids slept in the car, right, overnight, so they could be there in the morning. I'm not going to tell a kid you have to stand in line. So my only point of this is, I think it all depends on the target, and I think the rules should be clear. And I also think, here's another quick comment I made. I made for ripping one-handed, is that, guys, I'm going to tell you a secret. The secret of the hobby, secret to life, communication. If you see a bunch of guys and one's sitting in their car and one's not and one's in line, communicate. Ask them what's going on. Talk to people. First of all, if they are there for cards, then you already share something in common with them, right? And if you share something in common with them, you probably share more things in common with them than that. So talk to them. Figure it out. I don't think there's a guy going, hey, I'm here, I'm taking it all. If he is, then yeah, I would sit there and go, well, I don't think that's fair. And I'd get some other people, hey, I don't think that's fair, right? We talk about it. And I don't think you're going to see that. And I mentioned that in my comment here to Ripping One Hand, is that as he's walking up there, if he senses this guy's there for the cards, say, just stop and say, hey, you here for the cards too, man? Me too. My name is, your name is, just communicate. That's what I'd recommend. Okay. Other quick things. Today is the day of that premium box set. I'm curious to watch this. I'm going to try to watch this on the what's this called? The Dutch Oven auction. Because they just bake up prices here at the Dutch Oven auction. And then I'm going to check over here. Actually, I don't really need to check over here. We'll see blockchain stuff later. Oh, I know. A couple other videos I want to talk about. This one I thought was interesting checking out. Fake precious metal gems from Asia. The reason I say that is that I just feel like, I'll be honest, I have heard of a PMG a few years ago, but it never was a highlight card for me. Never was a big card for me. Like, there's so many other cards that people will talk about besides the PMG. PMG, I think, became popular because I heard about it through Card Ladder. I really do. And then I've heard about it. Obviously, it's not just them, but other people talk about it. Its prices are taken off, and it's a chase card. But I still, again, as a collector, think of it as just a card, right? It's not an auto, it's not a rookie, and it's not a relic, which are the three things that I think you should go for, right? But it is rare. It's a rarity, right? My point to this whole story, again, is that if you have something that's that valuable and is that easy to replicate, because I don't have to get relics, I don't have to get autographs, I just have to fake the card, you're going to have people do this, right? You make these fakes, and they're going to come after the market space. And that really worries me. I mean, you could see fakes from everything from, I don't know if the Marvel cards are worth money to the hockey card. So just bothers me. It just points out that if there's money in this and there's not somebody policing and regulating, watching for the fakes and determining what they are and calling it out, man, it gets really ugly. So keep your eyes out. Just beware. What else? What else was yesterday? Oh, there's so many videos, so many good videos. I enjoyed this one. The time that behind Mbappe. Now, this little clip right here was interesting because I wasn't aware of this. Gary Vee did come out and say, hey, go buy a Bowman Chrome LeBron James's. And they did go from 12,000 to 16. Pardon me. So another quick, Gary Vee impact. And I'm not surprised. I guess I'm a little surprised. I guess I didn't hear about it. I heard it through, through this. I didn't hear about it through like the chatter world. Like, no one was complaining about it like they did last year when he was talking about Devin Booker. What else? Oh, here's the other one I wanted to share with you guys. PSA update. Again, I didn't listen to the whole video. I do recommend this though. He gives a great update on where they are with PSA numbers and with gem rates. Now I only did. Hold on, stay. I only checked out a few seconds. I haven't watched all videos, so I do recommend watching this one. Okay. Is that all I wanted to cover this morning? I think so. I think that's all I've really got. I will say, here, Go GTS Live. These guys haven't been on the last 2 weeks, so maybe they were on vacation. I'm hoping they're back. I do enjoy their show. if they are back, I'm sure they're gonna have a really good hobby wrap up show. So check that out. Oh, last thing I'll show you guys too. And it's funny, I waited to the end to show this. Look at this. Look at all the green in basketball. Green, 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 green. So there has been a little rise. We talked about this yesterday. No, we talked about this 2 days ago on the Tuesday show. But Luka's up a little bit. Trey's still down. That just makes me giggle inside, and not in a mean way. I don't understand. Zion's up. Joel Embiid's up. Only people down are people still playing. Is that correct? Look at that. If you're playing in the playoffs, your prices are down. If you're done and you're having some bonbons, your prices are up. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. This is fishy. Fishy to me. Must be a conspiracy. Okay. Allergies are killing me today. Let me check out the comments. Good morning, guys. Everybody, thank you for being here. Love that PSA price. I'll have to look into that. Welcome from Wings. Suns, baby. I agree, man. I'm fine with the Suns. Although, if it's the Hawks, I'll be happy with either one. If it's the Hawks, I really don't care. I think I have more Hawk rookies than I do. Well, I have both rookies. I have lots of rookies from both guys. None of the big guys. I'm not a big Trey guy. I sold off my Treys back last year when I had no confidence in him. Guess that was a bad pick. Booker, I mentioned he was playing a high level. Raises everyone's level. He does. But I'll tell you, man, CP3 was on a mission last night. Would love to hear about input on PSA reopening. I would love to give it to you. I'm just behind, man. I'll probably, you'll hear from me tomorrow on it, Friday, Saturday. I need some more time to digest it. They only reopened Express at 200 per from what I understand. Okay. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. I think if that's the case, that means that they have Super Express at 300 and they've Express 200. Not surprised. Not surprised. I think they'll do that. They'll tear it down to kind of see what the input is. Like they're going to see, well, how many people are willing to pay 200? You know what this is? They're going to Dutch oven auction PSA pricing, right? We started 300. How many people let to pay 300? Okay, we're going to go down to 200. Now, do they go to 150 or do they get one next? Right? How long? What's the floor? Is the floor 50? Is the floor 30? Is the floor 8? Right? It's a Dutch oven auction. Hope to see some hobby lose it, but the difference makes everything. I understand, man. We'll say it's going to be going 12 hours on Saturday and Sunday, so hopefully you can get some of it, and it will be recorded. So you obviously, it's YouTube. Yeah, you can go back on it. I did not see Strike's PSA video. People are getting fed up. I've seen. I was never a fan really of PSA reveal days. I have watched a couple. Like there's one guy trading cards, whatever he does, like and like Eco does like 400. Other guys don't do those. It's too long, dude. There we go. I might fast forward to check the end. I'm saying, what is this one? Come on, comment collect picker. Oh, come on. Okay, let me read some of this. I'll read. Never like PSAs. I actually think they are terrible business people. The hobby. I actually think too. Before they were acquired, they were just a company that was basically focused on coins. Like hard world. They had no idea. Like, they would have been fine. Just keep backlog at the same price as low. And then it's some businessmen, and I'm stressed. Recurring revenue and all the revenue rate, the hobby. The fact, I mean, the company and buying it. I think the value. I think there was people who are collectors and are friendly, and business will take advantage. See that? Okay, I already read that one. Crazy the grading. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what happened. I don't know how long I was gone. I don't know if you heard me. That was very weird. I'm glad I'm still here. Okay. Crazy reveal videos. Most of these dudes don't pre-screen their cards and already slapped. That's probably true. I will tell you, I didn't. My first submission that I did when I was starting back in the hobby was after 2017. It was halfway through the football season of 2017. Let me tell you a story. Good morning. Let me tell you a story about one of my collecting lessons I learned. Back in 2017, I was deep in the hobby, man. I was collecting. I was basically ripping every product every week, breaking everything, right? And I decided that this year I was going to focus. I had a plan. I was going to focus on the Kansas City Chiefs. And the reason for that was I was going to be able to hit 2 hits. I was going to be able to hit this running back, Kareem Hunt, who was on fire. I mean, just was on fire. If you remember 2017, this dude was on fire. And I was going to have a shot at this rookie people called Patrick Mahomes. Well, I'd be good. So I was like, I can sell the Patrick Mahomes and collect as many Hunts as I want. And then I was also buying up Kareem Hunts in Raz's, on Facebook groups. Mainly it's Facebook groups. I don't think it was Instagram, but I was just buying them up. And my goal was to get them for roughly $40 a piece. And I wanted a rookie auto. It wasn't any Kareem Hunt card. Let me just say that. At this time, I didn't collect anything except for rookie autographs and rookie relics. The rookie cards I would sleeve, but I didn't keep them. I probably sent them to ComC. Anyway, I had, I think, 100 at one point of his rookie RPAs of products like Origins and Certified and, those products, medium products, weird stuff. I can't remember all of them. I had a lot of good cards, though. Even some of the college products. I remember I had a college Patrick Mahomes. I remember this because I had all these good Kareem Hunt cards, like 100 of them, and I sold off probably 100 Patrick Mahomes cards over the season. At that time, very, very affordable prices, ridiculously cheap prices. I remember selling the Silver Prism Patrick Mahomes for $25 to $50 back then and thinking that was a great price. So just give me an example. And I was so focused on Kareem Hunt. Here's my point to this. I took 100 of those cards and I sent them to BGS and I just wiped them off and put them in sleeves and sent them to BGS. And I assumed I was going to get all 9.5s and 10s. That's what I thought, right? Well, first thing I did wrong is I submitted it as the lowest class you can, the take your time model in BGS. I forget what it's called, like no rush service or something like that. So I submitted them in October of 2017. Okay, they come back in, I want to say probably October-ish, maybe November of 2019. I mean, I'm 18. A year later they come back. Well, if you remember, a lot of things happened in that year. And I'm not even talking Mahomes. It wasn't Mahomes, man. It was Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt didn't make rookie. Did he win rookie of the year? I don't think he did. I think Kamara won rookie of the year, right? Kareem Hunt kind of sloped off in the second half. Then he has the issue in the offseason with the girl kicking a girl. He gets kicked off the Chiefs. Then, he's kind of sitting there trying to find a job. I mean, it was terrible. I think I sold those cards from anywhere between, and I'm talking graded too, $40 and $15 a piece. I still have maybe 1 or 2 of them around. Maybe 3. No, that's not true. I probably have 10 or 15 of them around now I think about it. Because I have a whole box of the other ones that I couldn't get rid of. Anyway, that's my crazy slabbed experience story. More dog content. You know what? I'm thinking about that. Today's not a dog environment, but I'm going to put together a dog video. My dogs are my best friends. They're my best friends. Market manipulation. Pop's internet sucks. It does. Master Thomas, I'm here in Washington, D.C. area on a high-speed internet access, and this damn thing keeps going down. Okay, look, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to drop off. It's almost 9 o'clock. I got to get into work. Thank you very, very much. I will have some thoughts and feedback on PSA tomorrow. More content. We'll talk about it if Go GTS Live happens tonight. I think Beckett Media has some stuff live tonight. I know that Off-Center Show is on tonight. What else is tonight? If anybody else has content that you're dropping or, that you're putting out, let me know. I'll be happy to share that with you guys. And again, check out the Hobby Palooza. If you're using market movers, I'm going to recommend you use the code BREAKOUT, and that is for the guys over at Breakout Sports. And if you're not using market movers, I'd recommend checking a card hedger. And I'd recommend obviously checking out, everybody should have a copy of Slab Stocks on their dashboard. Just to see what's going on, man. Just to check their sticker. Okay. You guys have been great. Oh, you know what? I realized I'm not even showing you guys the stuff I was talking about there. Sorry, I'm not going to. Anyway, bye. Have a great day. Talking too much.